do there?
Number one, the more toxic you are based on environment, the more likely you are going to need cold. Okay, that's just the first. That is really, really, really important. Next is you got to get rid of all the LEDs. That there should not be an LED light in your area. Period. It's not an energy efficient way of doing anything. It is a death ray. Is all it really is. So you change out your LEDs, especially. Those vanity lights, women putting on makeup under those horrible, awful lights and then covering it up with sunscreen that is makeup. That's what makeup is sunscreen. You're doing double damage there, right? And you're blocking all of it. And then they're wearing sunglasses. Like, this is why we have a breast cancer epidemic. This is why we have PCOS. This is why we have all of these things when we're blocking out the visual and non-visual photoreceptors and not appropriately running the system that is our bodies. So when we change out LED lights or stop using them, go for a candle. A candle's better. It still disrupts melatonin. This is why we saw cave paintings and stuff, right? This is where that dopamine hit started, that creativity. All of those things are tied back to light, right? This is why we saw in ancient Egypt, the upper class that lived in the palaces and inside, they had all of these health diseases that we had. Whereas the ones the building the pyramids didn't, right? So like it was a different stress, right? But they didn't have the chronic diseases and stuff that we do. So when we go to an incandescent, or even better would be like a reptile light, and this is not perfect. This is not an alternative for the sun. So don't mishear me.
Sure.
Out there, a reptile light is going to be better than an LED light because it provides the infrared and the UVA spectrum, right? And this is the incandescent, like the Edison bulb. That's a better alternative. Embrace the cold. Turn off the lights. If you got to be on a computer, consider blue blocking glasses. Consider like the Iris software, where it dampens down the blue and brings out more of the red. Your phone screen, right? Like, you go red on your phone screen. There's lots of different types of things that are relatively inexpensive to be able to do. I think the only thing that I just mentioned is reptile bulbs and Iris software are the only two things